Okay, so this is for makeup milestone of making up milestone 2 through 5, and I'm just gonna include 6 because I've already done it and it's here. So for milestone 2, the goal was to have solid rendering and moving of the texture or of the solid rectangles. So as you can see, the pinky purple rectangle and it moves is a solid that should satisfy this goal. Milestone 3 was textures and fonts. The original milestone was delayed because textures were initially solids were delayed by milestone, and then textures were delayed by 2 milestones. So for milestone 3, as you can see, fonts were built upon textures in the GPU. So um, as you can see, all the font here it's all textures, and it's all non-static. And again, it's by the buttons. Milestone 4 was the scoreboard, so I'll go into this. I'll start the game. I'll let myself die, and I died. I'm unranked because I didn't get any points. You can see there's a bunch of dummy data here. There's a bunch of test players. The test players at the very bottom there, those were generated, and then the rest are actually me from trying to do this video. And there's a little explanation here just to return the start menu with the enter button, the center button. For the scoreboard itself, you can see there's 3 columns: the rank, name, and the score, and the title. And so we didn't rank at all because we were unranked. I can play again, and I'll try to get some points this time. And so this time I'm 7, as you can see, rank 7. And under the name, I'm able to change the name. The font that I'm using is from a third party, and I take that font. I take the font data, and each pixel's a bit, and I convert that to each pixel being 32 bits. And the font library itself supports the entire ASCII table, 0 to 255. But I'm only allowing the user to go up to a lot of punctuation. Basically, all the renderable text, all the renderable letters that are above 32 and below the space character. I can show that quickly. So as you can see, whatever's under the cursor is changing from the button, and all the numbers, all the punctuation, and it'll wrap eventually. Yes, it'll wrap. So it wrap down to the lowercase letters, and I can change any of the 4 letters here to whatever I want. And then I can continue to the start menu again with the center button. Milestone 5 was the start menu, so that's what this is. It has a title, start game selection, and you can select the different entries, and you can change the volume, the difficulty, and the level. These variables are dummy variables waiting on, I think, Vlad's milestones or something. And there's just a little note that's created by us. And that's it for makeup, and I can just show milestone 6 quickly because I've already showed it. I've already showed a report, but I can show it quickly again. So there's the score here, and if I move to do that quicker, so you can see I'm moving, sort of trying to look at both screens. And you can see that's changing. It's hard to... You can sort of see it's moving. Yeah, so there you can see the number and player actually moving. Oh, and then the other thing that is shown is the frame rate, which is toggling between 60 and 61 point and 60.1 FPS. And that's the frame rate of the monitor itself. Because it's double buffering and it's v-synced. Double buffering was milestone 1, but that was up to date. That was implemented in milestone 1. Thank you. That's all.